Dear viewers, and welcome back on board the English Cruise. Today we'll talk about advertisement and advertising. As Mark Twain said, many a small thing has been made large by the right kind of advertising. It's practically impossible to imagine the world today without ads. So join our club. You'll find out something interesting.
Today in the programme.
Advertising. Hi Sam. Nice shirt.
Yeah, do you like it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I bought it because of the brand.
How did you know about this brand?
Well, I was influenced by advertising, of course.
Haha, I never use advertising, never watch ads.
Well, sorry, look at you, Elena. You're drinking this juice. Obviously, you must have bought it because of the brand.
It's just the juice, you know.
But why did you buy this particular juice and not any other brand?
Okay, because I saw on TV an ad where a hedgehog was drinking this juice. It was so funny, I decided to try it.
Well, therefore you were influenced by advertising on television.
Oh, maybe you're right. So you think that advertising is important?
Well, yeah, definitely. Many people talk about advertisements that are exciting and intriguing, but for me, an instantly recognisable logo is really, really important. I mean, good logos have been built up so they are recognisable. Part of what makes a good advert is a clear symbol that people immediately identify with this company or with whatever company.
What do you mean, a logo?
Well, like, for example, if I say New Generation Chooses...
Pepsi. Now I understand. An advert has to be attention-grabbing, powerful. Strong image should be eye-catching. They also sometimes use, pretty often they use a joke or something shocking. Have you heard about this formula, AIDA formula?
No, I haven't. Can you explain to me, Elena, please?
I'll try. So A stands for attention. I is for interest, D is for desire, and A is for...
Let me guess, action?
Exactly! An ad needs to do more than get our attention. It also has to be effective, persuasive. It must get us interested, make us want the product, and motivate us to go out and buy it. Like in my case, the hedgehog that drank a new juice, apple juice, made me try it myself. By the way, Sam, do you remember a case when an ad made you buy something?
Well, yeah, there's so many ads, from on television. I remember one a few years ago. I think there was a World Cup, and there was lots of all these famous footballers. I think it was for Nike, and they were kicking the football around in all their respective countries. And obviously, very famous footballers they used to endorse the product. So I remember it. Yes.
Just a little bit like my hedgehog.
Similar in a way.
Hi Tommy, would you like some?
Hi Peppy, what is it?
Skittles. Cool stuff. Have some.
Okay, thank you. I really like that. Why did you buy this, Mark?
Because I saw a TV where boys and girls bought these sweets, and after that they started flying.
And did you start flying?
No, not yet. No, I think because I haven't had enough of this stuff.
Well, it's just an advertising trick. The more you eat, the more you believe you'll fly one day.
You know what? I don't care about flying. Even if I don't fly one day, I still like them. I like the taste.
You know that in some countries there are special approaches towards advertising to children?
Like what?
Well, for example, in Sweden, one of the strictest countries, TV advertising to children under the age of 12 is banned.
How do they know what to buy?
I guess the parents decide, which I think is quite reasonable. Another country which has strict laws is Greece, and there you cannot advertise to children between 7 AM and 10 PM. However, other countries such as France or Britain or Germany, their advertising is legal, and the television companies have to decide themselves which is the best way to advertise to children.
Poor kids in Sweden and Greece. Good for me I don't live there. Because when I was a kid, I would watch an advert, and then I'll tell my mom what to buy. She would go and buy it for me. Now I can buy anything I want myself.
And you know what they say in France? They say that children, if they see adverts when they're younger, when they get older, have a better ability to decide which adverts are true in which adverts are false.
I'm not for sure that I started eating milk chocolates and brownie cakes only after I saw an ad on TV. And you, Tommy, do you buy things after they have been advertised?
I'm not always taken in by adverts, but I must admit sometimes I am intrigued by a particular ad. One advert that comes to mind is an advert for an alcoholic drink in England called WKD. And there's this woman, she's having a nice relaxing bath with romantic music and cucumbers on her eyes, and suddenly the music stops and her husband runs in and has to go to the toilet, and she's very upset.
But effective.
Very effective.
Yes.
I still remember the advert.
Good.
Hello, Tommy. How are you doing?
Oh, hi. I'm fine, and you?
I'm all right. Look, why are you wearing these ridiculous glasses? What's up?
Ridiculous. Well, it's just sunny out here on deck.
And that's it? No, there should be another ad. I guess I know. It's because David Beckham, the famous footballer, he endorsed police sunglasses, and you want to imitate him.
Maybe.
By the way, do you know where advertising originated?
I guess it was in ancient times, but where? I have no idea.
Most advertising in ancient times was word of mouth. That is, people liked something and told others about it.
As simple as that?
Also in Rome and Greece, it was common for people to use papyrus to advertise, guess what?
Food?
No, not food. They advertised things they had lost or found. Papyrus was also used for posters to advertise political campaigns. The tradition of wall or rock painting as a way of advertising goods is even more ancient, and examples can be found in parts of Asia, Africa and South America.
Ah, interesting. Well, I've read somewhere that with the developing of printing in the 15th and 16th centuries, this increased the forms of advertising. Handbills, small printed notices and advertisements, they all became common. And then by the 17th century, adverts started appearing in weekly newspapers in England, including classified adverts for personal goods and services. And in the 19th century, mail order catalogues appeared from promoting all kinds of goods.
Yeah, but I think that the real boom of advertisement dates back to the 20th century, when they introduced advertising in TV programs or films by having a character, a special character, preferably played by a famous actor who used a particular product. Do you remember Tom Cruise's character in the movie Minority Report? He had a computer with the Nokia logo on it, and his watch was clearly made by Bulgari.
And I remember the basketball player Michael Jordan, who endorsed Nike products and wore them while playing.
And that's why you're endorsing the police sunglasses. How much have you paid?
Just a little less than David Beckham is.
Hi, Uncle Sam.
Hello, Pepe. Why are you so sad?
I couldn't sleep last night
Why?
because of this horrible advert I saw yesterday.
Now, calm down, please, Pepe. I'm sure it wasn't that bad.
I know it wasn't bad, but it was so shocking. The advert is shot entirely on a mobile phone. It starts by showing a group of teenagers having a good time walking along a suburban street. One of them begins to cross the road, but is distracted by his friends. He looks one way and he steps in a different way, and from a different direction the car comes out and knocks him down, and the boy is lying there dead, and you can see blood coming from his ears. It's so shocking. Why on earth do they produce such shocking things?
Well, I think that is the entire point. So many teenagers are killed or injured on our roads every year. So we've got to do something about it. It is true, the advertisement is hard-hitting, but it has to be. You've got to shock drivers so that they change their behaviour, and hopefully they will drive more slowly. In that way, the accidents will decrease.
You know what? I'm afraid, Uncle Sam, that I have to disagree with you, because they should think of some other ways to teach those drivers a lesson and make children avoid risky situations in the streets.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've got a brilliant idea, Pepe. Why don't you go and work at a TV studio creating advertisements?
I'll think about it.
For example, Pepe, how would you present the same situation with teenagers behaving careless in the streets?
Yeah, that's a difficult task. You can put like a big sign with black capital letters saying "Speeding kills."
That's a very good idea, yes.
But I know it is hard.
Dear viewers, we really hope you enjoyed our program today. Love it or hate it, but it's impossible to live without advertising now. Don't forget to watch us on YouTube. See you next time, the same channel. Bye bye.